My name is Paul and I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Haven Home Safe. 22 years ago, I was working for another NGO here in Bendigo, and Ken rang me and he said, I'm looking for a finance manager. I was wondering if you knew of a good finance manager. Went straight over my head and I said, don't think I do, Ken, but look, I'll have a think about it and I'll come back to you. Anyway, more days passed and I thought, maybe he was pitching that at me. So I decided to put the application in, but I was late. So instead of putting it through the post, I got my application and I slipped it under the door. Turns out I'd put it straight underneath the rubber mat. And for 3 weeks, homeless people have been walking over my application and it hadn't been picked up. Anyway, Ken found the application and said, well, look, we haven't finalised yet, come in for an interview. So I came in for an interview and the rest is history. There's always something new and challenging happening here, and it never feels like we fully resolve stuff. The problems of homelessness and affordable housing are still the same as they were. There's that ongoing challenge, able to work with other people to build something you can see we are having a positive impact. You get a bit of a feedback loop as to the work you do, and you can see it having some effect, but at the same time, it's still a bigger problem out there. The interesting thing about this role when I started was that I had a team of 1.5 people. And look, since then, we've grown to a finance team of, I think we're about 8 people.
Paul is great. He loves a good laugh as well as the serious side. Always in his groovy shirts for his days off. Loves catering, loves cooking. Really good guy.
So I've worked for Paul for 9 years. Paul is a very hard but fair boss. Very astute, been terrific working under his leadership and guidance. And congratulations, Paul, on 21 years at Haven Home Safe, steering the financial ship.
Yeah, look, the culture here it's positive. It's important to feel part of something bigger, and that's something that we've managed to nurture and grow and be part of together here. So I work here because I enjoy it, and I enjoy working with the people that I do. I think as an organisation, what we've done at the Wattlewood project is really special, and we've just transformed that whole site. 134 rundown older persons accommodation units into what will be a master plan subdivision, and that's just been such a fabulous project. And by the time we finish next year, we will have completed what we had set out to achieve. Doing land development and capturing some of that profit which would normally go to a private developer and embodying that into the value of social housing at the end of the day is a fantastic way to create value in the community sector. A great indicator of where we're heading is where we've come from. And so where we've come from has been a period of lots of growth and lots of capacity. I think we're poised for another leap. I think the next leap will come via stock transfers. Pretty much every other jurisdiction are looking at transfer of public housing into community housing providers. The results are pretty positive in those jurisdictions where that's happened. With increased housing numbers that way, organisations like Haven Home Safe can get a bit more scale upon them. That enables them to be more efficient. That's the sort of growth that we need, and I think easily within 5 years, that will be the sort of future that we'll have, where we'll have a larger organisation, not necessarily with new stock that we've built, maybe with a little bit, but mainly through the better management of what is public housing stock now.